All right, can you hear me? Sean? Can you hear me, Sean? Is this Sean Golden from school? Yes, you can hear me, Sean Golden from school. All right. Meta. So Meta just missed their EPS. I'm still pretty bullish on Meta with the whole like Ray-Bans and social media. Like I don't think Instagram's going away, and I think they're pretty ahead in like the wearable sunglasses space. They just missed EPS because of like this tax thing. But I looked into their financials a little bit, and their revenue's growing. I mean, their expenses are growing faster than revenue, which is not really a good sign. But I'm not bearish on any of the Mag 7 tech stocks with AI just continuing to rise. So I'm I don't really just buy companies after a big earnings miss. I usually like to watch it settle for a couple days, couple weeks. Like I don't know if you're asking for an option play call out or something, but I'd let it settle. I'm definitely not bearish on Meta. I don't do like chart analysis on stocks because I think those are on fundamentals. Fundamentals. I only do analysis on equities like the Nasdaq and S&P. But I don't know. I'm not bearish on Meta. It's a little scary that their expenses are growing faster than their revenues, and that's mostly because they have to offsource their cloud. Meta doesn't have like their own cloud data centers like Amazon or Microsoft with AWS and Azure, and they have to pay a lot of money to these big cloud providers because Instagram uses a lot of cloud. But yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling. Well, I should probably send a daily bias to the Discord. I know there's a way to like make it so I can lock my screen on just the charts so you guys don't have to see me type in the Discord, but I'm not 100% sure how to do that. I'm looking at these lows on MES and MNQ, soft bias, day after FOMC can be fickle. Not trying to pick the top. All right. So basically what I just said in the Discord, these lows look pretty juicy on MES here. I like those lows. I'm going to see if we respect this new day opening gap here. If we respect this new day opening gap, I'm expecting price to head towards these lows. If we trade above this new day opening gap, treat it as support, I'm expecting it to go higher towards these London and pre-market relative equal highs and Asia highs. And honestly, I'm liking ES more than NQ right now. NQ looks a little bit more crazy. We have this purple gap is a regular trading hours gap that wasn't filled. I can show you guys in electronic trading hours. So that's this purple gap right here. From this opening range gap low to this high that it already rebounds. That's what I have on my chart. So I'm looking at this gap. I'm looking at this sell side. We got relatively equal 4-hour lows right here. But I basically just got to wait till 9:30 open. I think I'm going to sit on the 5-minute chart. I'm going to be watching MES. We have these relative equal highs here, which are pretty spicy. And we have relative equal lows, and we're kind of in the middle of this range. So I just want to see how price reacts off the 9:30 open. I had a pretty big day yesterday, so I'm not too excited to click buttons here. We have a no news Thursday, and an AM session after FOMC can be pretty fickle. People crash out. Data centers are built to. Hermantown, Minnesota has people tweaking out. The city starting a process of a building center. Yeah, these data centers are increasing electricity costs for like average Americans. So if you're living in a town and they build a huge ass data center right next to you, you might have to pay higher electricity costs because the data centers are going to suck up so much electricity, which is not good for like the working class. Um, but Trump's pretty big on like energy, and I think we're going to start producing a lot more solar panels, and we're going to start having coal plants start operating more, and we're going to start mining more. So I'm not really worried, but energy is definitely a problem. We have a pretty strong electrical grid. It's just during peak times it gets like stressed. So that's why I'm also bullish on Tesla. Tesla has these battery packs that can help the grid at these peak times because like 80% of the time our grid's completely fine and we have enough energy. It's just during like peak times of the day our grid gets stressed. So I'm pretty bullish on Tesla for that reason. And robo taxis obviously and humanoid robots. But yeah, we got another 10 minutes till open. I just want to see how price reacts here. My main focus are these new day opening gaps. I want to see how price right now. You can see how price is respecting this high of the new day opening gap, trading through it, respecting the low of this new day opening gap and trading lower. So that means we're bearish. But we have these pretty juicy relative equal highs here. And I'd like to see maybe that get traded to first and then head lower. Or maybe we go lower and then we trade to those highs. That's basically my bias right now. It's not really strong, guys. Like this market structure does not look that good. Like this is pretty fucking choppy, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like this doesn't look like something that is too exciting, to be honest. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Pretty excited. I just really want to see how we react off this off these new day opening gaps. That's my main and they're lined up with previous day EQ. So I'm pretty curious to see how we react. We have a pretty big down close candle on the daily right now. If we go to the daily chart, we have a lot of wicks. We took out previous day high and we're heading lower. I want to see if we want to explore this big open area here. If you go to the 4 hour, I'm looking at these lows in this 4 hour gap here. I guess I can highlight that. I'm including the volume imbalance. This is an ICT suspension block because there are volume imbalances on both sides of the candle. So you want to include those volume imbalances. And this is basically what I'm looking at. We have a 4 hour change in the state of delivery here, and that's also lining up with our new day opening gap low. 1 hour looks pretty disgusting. The market structure here kind of sucks, I'm not going to lie. I'm looking at previous day low, I'm looking at these relative equal lows here, but I'm also looking at these relative equal highs. And just like the market hasn't tipped its hand to me yet. I think the market could go either way. And I don't like trading when I don't know if it's going to go up or it's going to go down. I'd rather sit on my hands until we either take out this buy side or we take out this sell side. I want to see how the price reacts off this sell side, and I want to see how the price reacts off this buy side. I have a feeling we're just going to trade in this opening day gap at 9:30 open when the volatility starts kicking in. We're going to spend a couple of minutes in here, and then we're going to jump lower to this gap and the sell side. That's my soft bias right now. And MES, the sell side's even better. If you go to the 1 hour here, we have a lot of stacked sell side. This is low resistance liquidity. I want to see how that gets taken. I'd like to see that get taken before we go higher. We also have this new week opening gap. Dollar is looking pretty freaking bullish right now too, which means equities go down. It's trading in this daily wick. I have the quadrants right here and this daily fair value gap. But these gray quadrants are just this wicks. I took the quadrants of this daily wick and I want to see how price respects off those. You can't see it, but I have other monitors in front of me and I'm looking at the dollar index and the I'm looking at Y on the dollar index and ES all at the same time. You guys just see MNQ because this is what I trade. But yeah, I want to see. I gotta see 9:30 open. There's not much for me to really tell you guys right now. I'm not gonna lie. Ugh. Ugh. I just want to see how we react off these new day opening gap levels. Ugh. Sean, are you the one in here right now? We got two people, three people watching. Have you been trading? Been trading futures, trading options? I currently have a loan in XRP. I'm using margin. So I have about 40K in my stock account. And I took a 30K margin loan from my stock account and put it into XRP. I'm really bullish on XRP right now. So I got a solid 30 bands in XRP on a margin loan. So that's a little freaky. I've been freaking out about that for quite a while. Yeah, that's kind of stressing me out. That's what I've been stressing about this entire time. But if you guys are just getting here, I want to see how price reacts off this new day opening gaps. I'm looking at this sell side and 4 hour gap. I'm also looking at this regular trading hours gap, and I'm looking at these relative equal highs. I'll put that in text. Relative equal highs. I want to see how price reacts off this. Stacked new week, new day opening gaps. Like these new day opening gaps are stacked. That makes it an even stronger draw for price. And I'm also looking at this sell side and gap as a draw. These are like my 3 levels I'm looking at currently. These pre-market highs are juicy, I think. ES and YM are both looking pretty bearish, and the dollar's looking pretty bullish, so I just want to see how that reacts. Dollar's starting to rotate lower, but the indices are not really doing anything. They're just consolidating, so I just have to see. I'm honestly pretty new to investing. I have like a 2K portfolio, 50-50 in the crypto market. Yeah, I'm really bullish in crypto. Clarity Act's about to get passed. That's really bullish for crypto. The only reason it's not passed is the government shutdown. But buy some XRP. Really, 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 really bullish on XRP. I think XRP is going to the moon. Really bullish on Tesla. I'm really bullish on Google. They kind of run the internet. I'm bullish on Amazon. Amazon, you know what Amazon is, like Amazon Prime. I think robots will really help Amazon's like operating margins. And I'm pretty bullish on Amazon having a shit ton of robots and increasing their revenue. I'm hoping Trump does a crazy tweet and we get some volatility here. You always got to stay on Twitter to see what's going on. Are you in college, Sean? Did you go to college after high school? It's ICT protocol too, not to trade the AM session after FOMC and NFP and CPI. No, I'm just working. Where are you working? Yeah, no, college is a complete waste of time. It's a complete waste of time if you're not actually doing something like becoming a doctor or becoming a dentist. Like I'm in cybersecurity, so I don't think it's a complete waste of time, but I do think it's pretty stupid. Like all these kids going to get a business degree is pretty retarded, I'm not gonna lie. Because what is a business degree gonna teach you, bro? Like, it's just as stupid. But I do think if you're becoming a doctor, you're becoming a dentist, you're becoming a lawyer, I don't think it's a complete waste of time. And I think college is good for some people, but I think 90% of the kids in college are just here to party and waste their money. But yeah, I would not be in college right now if my parents weren't making me. But it's pretty cool. Like I'm living in Florida, I'm liking it. I want to move to Arizona. When you live in Arizona, the stock market opens at 6:30, 6:30 in the morning, and right now it opens at 9:30 for me in Florida. So I would really like to live in Arizona after college, so I can trade stocks in the morning and then go to a job after that. Because I don't like I see all these people on the internet like I just trade stocks for 2 hours a day and then I sit and do nothing. Like that doesn't sound fun to me at all. I don't care if I'm making $10 million a year trading stocks. I still want to like have another business like to do the rest of the day because I only trade stocks 2 hours a day, and it doesn't like I'm said like if I made $1 million every day trading 2 hours a day, I'm just gonna sit on my couch and watch TikTok for the next 8 hours. No, like I want a job. I want to start a business. I want to do something. Are you doing like electrician, Sean? Plumbing? What are you doing? Yeah, just keep building up your portfolio. Earlier you start, you better. The earlier you start, the better. Compounding interest is huge. I really want to get into real estate, but I need to get capital first. That's not entirely true. I can't remember the exact name of it, but you basically like get the certificate of a house and then you resell it for a higher price. It's called like white labeling or something like that in real estate, but again, I don't really know too much about real estate. But yeah, I'd love to when I get a little bit more money, I'd love to try to start a duplex. You get a bunch of tax benefits. Like try to buy a place that can host 3 to 4 people and rent that out. Yeah, rent building outs. What's your thought on ABAT? I've never heard of that stock. I don't know that ticker. I can pull it up on my charts. Is that like an AI company? ABAT? American Battery. Oh, is this like a company that the US bought out? Like the US government takes share in this company? Holy crap. That is a crazy move. Boom. 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 That's ridiculous. This does not look like a good buy for me right now, but I don't know anything about the company and their technicals. So if you like know a lot about the company, it might be a good buy, but I've personally never heard about that company. So I do not want to give you any bad advice. Yeah, I don't know what AB like it's an energy company. If the US government took equity in it, I that looks like something it might have. I might have heard somewhere that the US government took equity in that company, like 10%. And you saw Intel. The US government took like a 10% stake in Intel and now they're up 40%. I have an option in LAC. It's a American-based lithium mining company that the American government took equity in. We got 10 seconds until the opening bell here. Let's see what we do. I'm gonna go to the 1 minute here. YM's about to take out pretty serious sell side liquidity. ES is consolidating. Again, guys, I need to see some sort of liquidity get taken out first. I don't just want to press buttons and make a guess. They're the only company that has a patent to recycle lithium. Yeah, that seems like a pretty good idea. I've just personally never heard of that company, so I don't want to give you bad advice. But if they actually have a patent like that, that seems like it would be a pretty important company. NQ is starting to make its way lower, maybe to take out this sell side. We'll see. I'm looking at these pre-market highs also. ES has a lot of sell side resting down here, so I want to see ES make it towards those lows. YM is ripping right now. Like absolutely ripping. Look at this, dude. This is YM. YM left these relative equal lows. I want to see YM come back down and take those out. Especially since ES is and NQ is ripping lower. I'm gonna go to regular trading hours. Regular trading hours, we have this gap right here. I'm gonna put that on my chart. Like so. This is all I do. I have a fib, regular trading hours, just like that. So that is the opening range gap right here. So I want to see price at least get to CE of this gap. This is the bands model. This is ICT 2024 mentorship. In a nutshell, we took out regular trading hours liquidity. We have regular trading hours liquidity right here. Previous day low. I want to see how we react off that. It's really weird that YM is dumping right now. Dollar's starting to fall. Dollar's getting some speed lower. Ooh, we got 4 people in the stream right now, guys. Let's hope I make you guys some money, eh? Let's click some buttons, right? I do have my account active right now. I'm planning on taking a trade. I'm not paper trading today. But I do need to see something good. I don't just want to click buttons and lose money just because I'm live streaming. And I don't think that's good. I don't think that's what you guys want to see either. I'm going to try to only take good trades. I'm 1 for 1. I'm actually 1 for 2 on the week. I took a really small loss yesterday and then re-entered and ended up making 500 across my accounts. So I'm up a pretty hefty amount of money right now. So I don't want to be too crazy about clicking buttons because I would be okay not taking any more trades this week just because I made so much yesterday in FOMC. Prices reacting off this previous first presented fair value gap. I'm pretty sure this is Mondays or Tuesdays. I don't label them. But these are key levels that you extend throughout the week. This is a first presented PM fair value gap I have highlighted right here. You can see prices respecting it there. I keep those levels on my chart and extend them out through the week. YM just took out pre-market highs. So YM's all the way up here. We have like a crazy SMT. YM's all the way up here. So we have an SMT like this. I'm not going to leave this on my chart because it's kind of disgusting, but something to look at. YM took out these highs. YM's like ripping right now. Like absolutely ripping. Like it's kind of crazy to look at, honestly. We're heading towards previous day low on NQ and ES. Yeah, this is YM. We just took out pre-market highs, and it's just like, this is crazy. Look at this. Boom. They left relative equal lows here. I'd like to see it come back down there. ES is heading towards previous day low right here in the sell side liquidity, the new week opening gap. MNQ barely touched this new day opening gap. This is showing signs of extreme bearishness if we don't return back to it. I expect us to return back to it. Yep. I'm looking at ES right now on my other monitor. I'm just highlighting the opening range gap. I am going to start posting more of my option plays in the Discord. So be ready for that. We got 4 people in the stream right now. It's pretty exciting. Anyone clicking buttons already? Anyone in a trade? Gambling? Anyone gambling? Yeah, I'm pretty bullish right now. YM is like absolutely fucking ripping. So I want to see if we can follow YM here. This is looking pretty good. I'd like to see ES and NQ start to follow YM. I'm going to trade 2 contracts here. I might add more, but I need to see a little bit more confirmation. Dollar is dumping. I like how dollar's dumping. I'm probably going to wait till 10 a.m. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So you guys got another 20 minutes to wait to see me trade. Unless I see something really good. I like to trade the ICT 10 a.m. Silver Bullet and 10 a.m. PO3, if you know any of those terms I'm throwing out. But that is kind of my trading model. So I'd like to see us take out this sell side and then get a reversal into the 10 a.m. expansion candle higher towards this opening range gap. That would be my dream scenario. Took out previous day low here, took out previous day low. I want to see how we react off this. We are just dumping right now. Am I mad I'm not in a short right now? No, I'm not mad at all. If I took a short after we dump this much, I don't like taking shorts after we dump this much. I like to buy low, sell high, buy low. I would be selling in a discount. I would want to sell in a premium. If we came up here, I would potentially take a sell lower, but this is not a good position to be trading in. We do not have our first presented fair value gap yet, or actually we do. I'm going to count this one as our first presented. So I'm going to highlight this one out. The reason I'm picking this one and not the one above it is because this is the largest displacement. The reason I'm picking this one and not this one is because this candle's bigger. So we are dumping towards the sell side. We are in this regular trading hours gap right now. We got 5 people in the live stream. Let's go, boys. ES just took out a major sell side liquidity pool. ES just took out this sell side. I'm seeing if it can take out one more sell side. And again, I'm looking at all these screens and separate monitors that you guys can't see. YM is still ripping. Left those relative equal lows. I want to see if we can revisit those. Took out pre-market highs. That's an SMT. Dollar is dollar's falling. If dollar's falling, we're bullish on equities. But I just want to see what we do here. I really want to see NQ take out these lows. I don't really feel confident taking a long until NQ takes out these lows. So I want to see that happen. Yeah, guys. This is some pretty good volatility. I hope I can click some buttons today for you guys and make us all some money. That'd be awesome. That would be pretty cool. I got a Zen in, yes. I love Zens. It's actually a Velo. I got 5 of these for 23 bucks. And I'm not even really a cheapskate, but that's a pretty good fucking deal. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna lie. The YouTube is a couple seconds behind the live market. And I'm not 100% sure a way to fix that. I'm using my GPU on my computer, but I might have to mess with my streaming settings to make it a little quicker. Because you guys might not be able to copy my trades exactly, which isn't that big of a deal. But we will see. ES is about to take out the final sell side. YM is holding bullish structure, making it seem like it does not want to go lower at all. And we might be, YM's heading towards London and Asia highs. Dollar is not really doing much. And NQ and ES are just dumping. So yeah, I'm really trying to trade a reversal here, guys. If it presents this to us, we take out this low, come back up, boom, boom, boom. That's what I'm looking for. Looking for something like that. That's what I would be trading. I'm not interested in shorting here. ES is about to take out the low. YM's pumping. The fact that YM's pumping is making me a lot more confident in wanting to take a long here. I want to see how we react. The lows I'm looking at, guys, if you're new to the stream, are these lows. It's easier to see on the 5-minute. We got relative equal lows here. And this is a 4-hour low with a 4-hour gap, so I want to see those get taken out. We have these lows right here. So I want to see that get taken out. We left relative equal highs up here. I want to see those get revisited too. We're in a pretty bullish market, so I'm not trying to pick the top. I'm really not trying to take many shorts. I'm trying to only long this market just because we're in a generational bull market. YM is pumping. ES is about to take out its final low. You can see here, go to the 15-minute. So I'm looking at these lows right here. This is the lowest low in the new week opening gap, and then these relative equal lows here. So I want to see ES. ES doesn't have to take out this low. Taking out this low is enough for me, but I'd like to see it clean up this low too. Dollar's moving higher. I want to see dollar fall. I like this movement, but I want to see it dump. And NQ looks like it's about to take out that low. I want to see it take out this low, maybe meander a little bit, and then pump higher. And that would make me interested in taking a trade. I will be using applied dealing ranges in today's lecture. So I'm looking at the highest high here. I'll just use the pre-market. But I'll show you guys what an applied dealing range is if you don't already know. I use these in my trading quite a bit. My chart's getting pretty messy right now, so I'm sorry guys, but I do like to keep a lot of levels on my chart. Just a personal preference. So implied dealing range. So assuming we make a low here and clear out this sell side, I'm hooking up this fib here to my draw on liquidity, which is up here. And I want to buy right in the 75 to 50% level. I don't want to buy anything past that. So I want to take a short around this purple gap and around this red EQ. So that's what I'm looking at. I'll take that off my chart. But yeah, guys, I just gotta wait. We got 6 people watching. That might be a record. Will you be doing a live stream tomorrow AM? Yes, I will. I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow AM. I'm gonna be live streaming AM every single day. I'm gonna be trying to do it every single day. I don't want to like guarantee I'll literally be live streaming every single day, but I will try to be. I've been pretty consistent so far, and I'm gonna keep trying to stay. Well, it's just like why not live stream every day? I'm gonna be sitting here trading anyways. Why not live stream it for you guys too? Like I'll be trading every day. Why not live stream it? So I think I'm gonna live stream it. ES is getting some displacement higher. YM is fucking ripping. I would like to not take a long until we take out this low, but we might not get that. I really want to see that low get taken out. If we displace a little higher into this first presented fair value gap and then show signs of bearishness, and we're respecting this, I would feel comfortable taking a short around here down to this low and my stop around here. I'm a little interested in something like this. That would interest me. I don't want to take a trade until the 950 to 1010 macro. I'm wondering if I can change my camera. I want right now my face is in the bottom right, and I think I want to put my face in the top right. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like that's more professional. I'll do that next live stream. I'm still doing a daily review on my big win yesterday for FOMC. I'll be doing a daily review that'll be coming out later. I just have a lot of class on Wednesday and Thursday, so it's been hard for me. ES is ripping. I'm liking ES ripping. ES just touched its first presented fair value gap. So everything I do, I look at correlated assets, guys. Because one asset likes to tip its hand. Okay, ES looks like it's going to want to rotate lower here, guys. We just barely tapped into this bearish fair value gap here. I'm expecting this to bring us lower. YM's about to take out London highs. And dollar's dumping. So honestly, guys, we might not. I want to see it take out this low. I just called that, guys. That's how you know. Random, right? This is so random. But I want to see this low get taken out before longing. It might not want to take it out, but I want to see this low get taken out, and then I would be trading an inversion of this level higher. And I'd be targeting opening range gap CE 50% level, and I'd be targeting pre-market highs up here, and then maybe Asia too. Because if you look at the daily candle here on this indicator, we're a really big down close candle. And do I think we're going to end as a down close candle? Maybe. But if we are bullish and we expect this to turn into a green candle, we're going to go a whole lot higher than this in all-time high territory. All right, ES is looking like it doesn't want to take out that low. I don't know if NQ wants to take it out either. It's showing some pretty bullish signs right now. I prefer this low to be taken out, but I'm not forcing it to be taken out. I want to wait till 10 a.m. That's in 15 minutes. I'm not saying I have to wait till 10 a.m. I just prefer to wait till 10 a.m. Gotta plug my computer in. Computer's dying. I have my computer connected to like 2 monitors and I'm streaming, so it just like drains the battery. Like I was at like 60% and I've only been streaming for like 30 minutes and it's already at like 20%. So it's kind of crazy. ES is ripping. I'll just show you guys. So ES is right around its first presented fair value gap. I'm watching to see if ES respects this or if we inverse it, use it as support and go higher. We left these lows. I told you guys we might not take them out. Dollar's dumping. YM is like absolutely ripping right now. It makes me just want to hop in a trade. But I'm trying to be disciplined for you guys. It's still not the macro yet, and I don't like to trade before the macro. But ES is starting to rip now. NQ is starting to rip. Dollar is also not falling though. So there's like I'm having some conflicting things. This is day after FOMC. I just bought some Tesla. Yeah, I'm really big on Tesla. Tesla's my second largest position after XRP. Really, really, really bullish on humanoid robots and robo-taxis. And they have a really good energy business. And you never want to bet against Elon Musk, am I right? Dude's literally sending rockets to Mars. I think he knows how to run a company too. Okay, we're touching our first presented fair value gap here. ES just inverse its first presented fair value gap. So that's pretty interesting. I would I don't like that we left these lows here, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. In a perfect world, I would already be in right now if we took out these lows and I saw this sort of displacement. But the fact that we haven't taken out these lows is suspect to me. I don't like trading because I think we could take out these lows and I think we could take out these highs. And I don't like trading when there's two ways the market could go. I don't like taking trades when it could go either way. I really want to see these lows get taken out first, but I don't know. I honestly, I don't think it's going to happen. It might just continue going higher. Respecting first presented here, bodies cannot close above the midpoint of that fair value gap, indicating bearishness. If we inverse it and use it as support, that could be a potential trade higher. Is that a trade I'm going to take? I don't know. YM is fucking ripping through the ceiling right now. This is YM's chart. It's taking out Asia. Did not take out those lows, and I don't think those lows are going to go anymore. Okay, so we're inversing this first presented fair value gap now. I'm getting a little interested. If we see a return to this fair value gap here, if we see a return to this and we treat it as support and we don't touch the lower half, I would potentially get in a trade there. I want to see how this fair value gap gets respected. We're also trading within this 5 minute, so this could totally just send us lower. But I gotta see. ES is dumping and not respecting its 5 minute at all. So that makes me pretty bullish on NQ. YM's just fucking ripping. I really, guys, I really just want to buy here and chase, but I'm not gonna. If it runs up and takes out those highs without me, I'm not gonna be mad. This looks good here. ES is ripping right now. YM is ripping. And I want to chase price higher, but I'm not going to do it. I'm looking at these relative equal highs up here. I have plenty of opportunities to get in here. I'm going to wait till an opportunity presents itself. I don't want to buy in a premium. I want to buy in a discount. So I want to see price go to EQ the range and then go higher. And these lows are so suspect to me still. I really don't like that we left these relative equal lows, but the fact that YM's so bullish and ES is so bullish makes me think we might not be taking out those lows. We can see prices getting some respect out of this previous first presented fair value gap. This honestly, if I were to take a trade right now, I would be more interested in shorting this lower than buying it higher. But we are in a generational bull market, so who knows? We just touched this fair value gap here and respected it, indicating signs of bullishness. Couldn't even close in the lower half of it. And that is a big fucking Diddy candle right there. Am I mad I'm not in this trade? Yes. But it'd be breaking my rules to trade this. I haven't got a good entry here. No good entries. You got to get over FOMO. Old me would have just entered this trade right away and I might be in profit, but I would have been breaking my rules and it would have affected me negatively in another trading day. Day after FOMC is always fickle, meaning it's not always a good market. 5 minute here looks pretty bullish, guys. We're about to inverse this 5 minute fair value gap. ES already inversed it, and ES is continuing higher. ES is about to touch CE of the opening range gap. YM's ripping to new all-time highs. So that's kind of crazy. Yeah, YM is just like going crazy right now. You guys don't have to look at multiple charts, but I like to. 15-minute chart. Bodies are respecting this level I showed you guys. 5 minute, 3 minute. I would potentially like price to come down into a 3-minute gap here, potentially. Sometimes looking at the 3-minute chart takes away the noise of the 1-minute chart. Sometimes I look at that just to help me like filter through all the candlesticks and see what price is actually doing. Dollar is starting to make its way lower. Nothing here, guys, is that interesting to me. I like this V shape. I don't like that price is not giving me any good entries here. This might potentially be a good entry right there. Rips higher. It's just not enough for me, guys. Not enough for me to take that. If we get above this level and then respect this breaker, that is a potential entry for me. I'll be watching to see if we respect this. And if we come higher, respect it, and go lower, I would like that. 15-minute, 5-minute, we're about to inverse this 5-minute gap. ES is still ripping. It's not letting anyone get in. So the only reason I'm not in this trade, guys, is the relative equal lows on sell side liquidity here. Not taking out these lows, just like I try to only trade when it's perfect, and not taking out these lows is not like it would be perfect if we took out these lows and then we had this kind of market. I would be in at this low, but since we didn't take out these lows, it's just kind of like I don't love it. Like I don't love this market. I don't love this price action. I wish we would have taken out those lows. YM's about to make a previous day high. I mean, YM's about to hit previous day high. So YM's freaking ripping. Like YM is not slowing down at all. I wonder if there's anything going on. I'm trying to see if there's like a random tweet happening or something. Okay, we just traded above that breaker. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything from President Trump. You just like you gotta check Twitter because you never know. Trump could be pumping the market with some random tweet. China deal just got approved, which is a pretty big deal. We have a bunch of these 15-minute fair value gaps down here, guys. Again, the only reason I'm not long right now is because we did not take out this sell side. I don't like I only try to trade when it's perfect, and not taking out this sell side is not perfect. We have a nice V shape here. I want to see if we respect this breaker. I honestly want to see us trade through this breaker and then come back down to it later. Like I'm not super interested in taking it here. I'm also waiting until 10 a.m. It's 9:55. We have 5 more minutes until the 10 a.m. candle. So I want to see what price does for that 10 a.m. candle, because if we are going to have a huge up close day, 10 a.m. will start displacing higher, and I will get in during that. If we were going to come back down and take out these lows, 10 a.m. would start heading down to those lows. So I just want to see how 10 a.m. reacts. We got 7 people watching, guys. I'm sure someone's going to trade right now, giving me FOMO. Leave a like. I'd appreciate it. We got 7 people in here. We only got 1 like, and that's me. So, kind of makes me mad. But make sure to talk to me, guys, too, in the stream if you got questions, or in the Discord. I do want some ideas that you guys want me to cover, because I'm planning on doing like a webinar during the weekends to just answer questions for you guys, whether that's setting up TradingView, the indicators I use, the way I trade, just anything. Any questions you got, I'm willing to answer. I'm planning on doing just like educational streams over the weekend. But yeah, pretty excited. ES is starting to lose some power here. No FOMO here, guys. Absolutely no FOMO here. I like this V shape. I don't like that we didn't take out this sell side. Not taking out this sell side is the only reason I'm not in the trade right now. It's the only reason. 5 minute inverse, very bullish on the 5 minute. I want to see price respect this breaker if we're bullish. I'm waiting. It's 3 minutes until 10 a.m. I'm waiting till 10 a.m. Dollars dumping. Yeah, my roommate got us in trouble. He called the RA on us, and we all had to go to this class because my roommate's a freaking idiot. He's like some spoiled rich kid from Italy, and he got all of me and my roommates in trouble. There was alcohol in the fridge, and he took a picture of it and sent it to the RA instead of just telling us. So retarded. I can hear him jingling his keys around too. I'm trying to get him to pay for my like. I had to pay $25 because they caught. It wasn't even my alcohol either. RA's found alcohol in our room, and it was not my alcohol, and I still got in trouble for it. Like I don't know how that's possible. Okay, price is respecting this breaker. I like that. We're right at the 9:30 open price right now. We got 2 minutes until 10 a.m. I want to see what 10 a.m. does. If we're bullish, when 10 a.m. opens, we should have a small move lower and then an explosive move higher. That's why I'm waiting until 10 a.m. If we're bearish, we should have a small move upwards and explosive move downwards. That's why I'm waiting until 10 a.m. 10 a.m. filters it. It's time and then price, guys. Time and then price. I always look at time before I look at price. If that makes any sense to you guys. Everything I know is from ICT himself. I don't follow anyone else. I follow ICT. I follow like some traders in the space. Like Doji DD is pretty funny, but like I don't follow him. He's like I like ICT traders. I hate Zeusy, bro. Zeusy can suck my dick. He's just rebranding ICT to sell a Discord and sell indicators, and I think that's retarded. Oh, okay, 1 more minute until 10 a.m. open. We're just consolidating onto this breaker. We're just consolidating. I want to see what we do. I want to pop another one of these, but I already had one today. Slow down. I think I'm gonna buy a watch here soon, guys. I'm trying to spend like 10 to 20K on a watch. I don't want to buy a car because like I don't want to buy a car until I can buy like a really cool car like a Porsche 911. But like a $20,000 watch is like kind of a flex, you know what I mean? And watches don't really lose value. I'd like to get a few more payouts here before I splurge on that. And I right now I'm just dumping my money in the stock market and crypto. So it would make me a little mad to take the money out of the stock market and put it into crypto. We have 10 a.m. open right now. It's basically the same price as 9:30. I want to see how price. Now I'm interested, guys. Now I'm locked in. 10 a.m. open. This is a big time. Probably the most important time. ES is still respecting the new day opening gaps. YM is still extremely bullish. All right, there we go, guys. So that now I'm looking. I'm looking to see if we leave a fair value gap and we respect it. That's what I'm looking for now. So I'm looking for a fair value gap in here. And I'm looking to see if we respect it. Looking back at it, this was probably a good trade. But I didn't take. This is SMG with YM right now. Something a little interesting. YM did not take out this high, and YM's the bullish asset, so it's a little strange that YM didn't take out that high. It's kind of throwing me for a loop. I'd like to see YM close above that high with bullishness. This is still. This looks like it's not going to give us a fair value gap here. No FOMO here, guys. I do not do any FOMO. Factory watches will appreciate. Yeah, you have to buy one that's like kind of boring. You have to buy just like a plain silver watch that's easy to sell. But And like I'll still lose money because there's like a lot of fees with insurance. And like when you actually want to sell the watch again, there's a lot of fees involved in that. So like you're never really gonna like make money on a watch investment probably, but you won't lose a bunch of money. You'll lose money because of inflation, but okay guys, I don't love anything here. We have SMT that's scaring me. I am bullish, but I want to see some more bullish signatures. I would love to see this 5 minute get traded to. That would make me quite happy. This 5 minute fair value gap is pretty interesting to me. Like to see that get traded to. And I'm just showing the 5 minute here. So I want to see price respect this, and more importantly, respect this. That's what I'm looking at. It's what I'm currently looking at. This is a 4 a.m. candle. Well, I am starting to get some speed lower, so it's ES. I'm not trying to call a top here. Not trying to call a top. ES is trying to make its way into this 5 minute fair value gap, but it is struggling to. YM is inside its one. All right, guys, so we're about to touch this 5 minute. I would almost feel comfortable entering one contract. No, I'm just going to be more patient, guys. What am I doing? I think I'm trying to press buttons in front of the stream. I don't want to do that. Just because I'm streaming, I'm trying not to trade different. You'd guys be surprised how much more stressful it is to like trade in front of people. Because when I'm trading alone, it's kind of just like me and myself and I. But when I'm trading with you guys, okay, we just traded into that 5 minute. I want to see what price wants to do now. Traded into the 5 minute right there. If we're bullish, I want to see us move away. If we're not bullish, we're going to go lower. And again, this is an SMT with YM, this red line here. And YM's the stronger asset, so it's pretty weird that there's an SMT right there. It's kind of throwing me for a loop. But still bullish. Nothing here is making me bearish. Other than the sell side liquidity here. Gun to my head though. I'd full port longs right now. There's a gun to my head. If I had to bail my mom out of jail, I'd full port longs right here. Is it a good idea? No. Dollar's dumping, which means it's bullish for NQ. ES is in a 5 minute fair value gap. I'm liking it. I'm liking it quite a bit, actually. Want to see us respect? I don't have the 30-second charts currently. I stopped paying for that plan because I think it hurt me more than it helped me. But if I had the 30-second charts here, I would be looking for a lower time frame sweep, and then a higher time frame, a lower time frame sweep on the 15 to 30-second, and then a fair value gap to go higher in this candle. I'd like to go long in this new day opening gap. I'd like to see a candle closure above that, and then I would have my stop below here, which is kind of a big stop. But if we got a candle closure above here, that's a 300-point stop. I would probably have to go here. And then I would be targeting relative equal highs. If this leaves a pretty choppy right now, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Price action is not amazing right now. I'm not loving it. I'm gonna reduce size just because I'm not loving PA. Now I'm only trading one contract. And I don't think it would be a horrible long right here. to be honest with you. Buying one here. That's a horrible fill. Putting my stop below this 5 minute. And I'm not actually going to have a take profit yet because we might want to blow through this high. But I'm targeting this high and maybe Asia and maybe all-time highs. And to get a range of what I'm shooting for, I'm going to take a manipulation like here all the way to here. Maybe that's not right. Maybe I should do this. I like that more. So my stop placement's right below this 5 minute. I don't want to see price close in this 5 minute completely, unless there is a volume imbalance. That would kind of freak me out. So there is a small volume imbalance there. I'm gonna see what EQ of this 3 minute is. So I might want to move my stop to that. Okay, so I'm gonna move my stop to right below here, guys. And I'm just using the biggest fair value gap in the swing, and I'm taking the EQ of that and then putting my stop loss a little below it. Trading live on stream. We're respecting 5 minute. We're respecting this breaker. I want to see us go higher. I think we are going to go higher. Dollar's dumping. I'm going to add one more. Now I'm 2 contracts. I'm liking this. Maybe I should have waited till we sweep this low, but I like this trade still. I want to make sure I'm not suffocating myself with too small of a stop here. I'm a little worried about that. Like, it might want to jump down and touch the first presented. I'm going to do this, guys. This might be a big stop for some of you, but I'm confident in this trade. I just don't want it to suffocate me. I don't want it to have like a crazy sweep lower and stop me out and then return higher. So that's why I'm confident doing a big stop here. I don't want a crazy candle where it sweeps lower, stops me out, and then goes higher. And I could re-enter, but I'm pretty bullish on this. The reason I'm so bullish on this, guys, again, is because dollar is dumping. When dollar's dumping like this, equities get strength. So I like that dollar is getting a lot of strength lower here. I want to see that continue, and I want to see the equities go higher. That's why I'm adding in this candle here. I do not want to see a 5 minute closure below this, and I don't think we will. So we got this 5 minute candle here. This breaker is not respecting price, which is difficult. But if we get a 5 minute closure below this, then I would be closing the trade. I want to see this 5 minute. I'll just make this a fair value gap for you guys. I want to see this 5 minute get respected, including the volume imbalance here. So I'm watching this. I'm watching this gap here. And I'm watching the first, I'm going to take off those executions, guys. I'll turn them back on later. I'm watching these first presented levels. Again, why am I buying when the market's going lower? Because the dollar is going lower. I want to see the dollar continue lower. And I'm worried I have to move my stop again lower, guys, just because I'm so bullish on this. I don't want to get myself stopped out being stupid. In case it want to come down here to the first presented, I'm going a little bit below that. I think it's about a 300 point stop or 300 tick stop, so like 150 points. It's not that crazy. Yeah, it's about 400 ticks, so I'm risking $400 on this trade. But I'm trying to make, I'd take one partial here at 600 ticks, and I'd probably leave my last partial running to this negative 1.5 standard deviation up here. I'd leave at least one if we're in a bullish market condition. I want to see price. I like how the bodies are respecting the CE of this 5-minute gap. I want to see that continue respecting. Looks good on ES still. ES looks bullish. YM looks bullish. Dollar looks bearish. I'm liking this trade still. And it might sound crazy, guys, when I'm down 110 ticks here, but I'm honestly looking for a re-entry. Once we get above this fair value gap here, I'm looking at this inversion. I want to see this act as an inversion fair value gap here. I want to see price trade. So this is all bullshit, guys. It's going to go higher, I think. I want to see price go above this fair value gap, treat it as support. I would feel comfortable adding a contract here and then moving my stop to this low if we trade above this inverse fair value gap. And we might go down to my stop loss. I don't care. I'll come back tomorrow and try to make it back, or I'll come back next week. This is kind of a balanced price range, so we should respect this here. I don't like that we are trading below the 5-minute here. This is what I was talking about earlier, guys. I kind of bought in a premium related to the range. So if you take this range to, if you take the EQ of these two ranges, prices at EQ right now, you should be buying near at EQ. And I didn't think price was going to retrace this far, but now you can see how price is reacting off EQ there. I bought in a premium. So if you look at like something like this, anything in this red area is a discount. Anything in this green area is a premium. So you see I entered in a premium instead of a discount. You want to enter in this red area. And again, that's one for the journal, guys. So now after this trade, whether I win or lose, I'm going to take a screenshot, and I'm going to journal it, and I'm going to talk about my mistakes. I bought too early. I didn't wait for the premium. Right here, we can see how price is respecting EQ. I really like that. I want to see that continue. The only thing I'm worried about is they might want to make their run to that sell side liquidity I was talking about earlier. So I want to see how price is going to react off that. If we come down and sweep this low one more time and then continue higher, I would feel comfortable moving my stop, whether I win or lose. I want to see the body stay above the CE of this candle. All we got to do is wait. I'd want to see price start moving like really like soon, like in the next 10 to 5 minutes. Or I would probably close this trade earlier if it doesn't start moving. I like that candle. I want to see price treat this fair value gap as a inversion. Okay? I want to see it close through that with speed. Speed, guys, speed. We only got 4 people watching. I'm about to bank a trade in front of you guys at least. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it clear. I hope I am. Hope I'm making it clear for you guys. I want to see price trade through this. I do not want to see this fair value gap send price lower. I want to see it, well, maybe send price lower temporarily and sweep out this low. But I want to see this act as a inversion fair value gap. Right now, it is not acting as an inversion fair value gap. It is acting as a SIBI. That's how price is respecting that. I'm just trying to see my dollar analysis. I don't think I did this. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I still like the trade. Like it's not like it doesn't look great right now, but I don't think I'm in a bad trade, to be honest with you. Because I'm just looking at DXY right now, like the dollar index, and I think the DXY wants to go lower, and I think indices want to go higher. YM's holding pretty bullish structure right now. I'm liking YM. I want to see this turn into an inverse still. My inverse fair value gaps will always be this orange color, guys. This candle close respected. I want to see this keep respecting. I'd want this candle to make the low of the session. Like if this candle doesn't um sweep this low, if this candle doesn't make the low of the session, this 5 minute candle, I think I'm off sides, and I think it wants to go to this sell side. I'm just gonna give myself like a little bit more breathing room in case it wants to wick down there. $15-minute looks pretty bearish right now. Came into this new day opening gap and we were heading lower. I said this in my pre-market analysis. I'm a little mad at myself for entering too early there. I think I was getting jumpy for the stream. We'd want to see price reject here strongly, and we're like I don't want to keep moving my stop loss. I feel like it's bad for you guys to see me move my stop loss so much. But when the dollar is as bearish as it is, it makes me feel comfortable to move my stop because I think this is just manipulation. I think we're going higher from this. I don't think we're going lower. I'm just doing this to for my own sanity. I don't like to look at the numbers moving here unless I'm like up in profit quite a bit. But now we're in discount. We touch first presented fair value gap. Dollars dropping or about to drop. This should send price higher. I'm liking this candle. Again, I'm treating this as an inverse fair value gap right here. I'm hoping we trade above that. We have another tiny one right here that we just traded above. I want to see this respect price. I want to see this 5 minute candle close within this fair value gap. I really like that we just came down and touched this. I don't like that we're not continuing higher. YM dollar's starting to dump though, so this is good actually. Do I add here, guys? I'm feeling pretty confident. Feeling like it might be a good time to add. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I want to see dollar. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. So I'm looking at dollar here, and I'm looking at it on the 3 minute. I want to see this dollar index close below here. So I'm watching that. I'm not just watching NQ, I'm watching the dollar. Pretty bad 5 minute close. I don't love that close, but I'm still liking the trade. So I really want to see it start coming up here soon. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be a little worried. Right now, I'm not like worried. Like I still think I'm in a good trade right now. I think my entry is really bad, but I think my trade is still good. Like this was definitely not a good entry, but I still think I'm in a decent trade right now. Just a bad entry because if I entered lower, this would be awesome still. Dollar's starting to head lower. I'm gonna move my stop in case it stops me out. I'm doing this temporarily. I'm doing this in case there's a random wick because I see dollar dropping, meaning the Nasdaq should start ripping. I just don't want to get stopped out by a random wick. I've been stopped out by random wicks too often. All right, we just got a bearish close on the dollar. I'm gonna get ready to add a position here. I'm gonna do it right there. I'm now in 3 contracts, and I'm gonna move my stop as soon as possible. In case you guys didn't see that. Not profit and loss. Where's my executions? So that's where I just added a contract on this candle. I kind of got fucked there. Kind of added it right before it ripped, but hey guys, my mouth is so dry right now. I like have to get water, so I'm gonna go get water quick, and I'll be right back. Hopefully I don't get stopped out. All right, how's it looking? Not looking too great. I'm not gonna lie. It's not looking horrible though. So we have 8 minutes until 8:30, and that's usually like when I get off of trading. Obviously, I'm not gonna because I'm in a trade right now. But if price doesn't start moving in a bullish direction by 8:30, I don't like the trade basically. So I'm, I don't love that candle as I'm speaking about the trade right now. But I don't think I'm in a horrible trade still. I really want to see dollar drop, and I think it is potentially dropping. But if I was in a short and I saw price respect this fair value gap and then come up and respect this fair value gap, it does look like this sell side might be in play here. I don't want to see a candle closure below the first presented here. We might be seeing an SMT at these lows. All right, guys. I think I'm offside for the day. Not enough confirmation on that third pyramid entry. When it traded through here with that energy, I was really expecting it to inverse that gap and make a change in the state of delivery. I should have waited till the second candle to add a pyramid entry, so that was a bad second pyramid. But again, guys, I won big yesterday, and I'm doing a lot less size on this trade, so I'm not that worried. I want to see it. YM's ripping. Dollar's starting to get some strength, which is not good for me. I don't like strong dollar. I want weak dollar. Got to turn around here. We're in this 5 minute, in the first presented. Right now, this look is it's looking like I'm offsides now, guys. I'm losing a little bit of faith, but I'm not completely giving up. If we're bearish, this fair value gap should send price lower. Ugh. I'm also trading my evals today, guys. Like I'm not trading my live account. So I would never trade my live account day after FOMC with this price action, but I do think we're heading towards that sell side now. And after we take out that sell side, I do think there's a good opportunity to long here. Um, Dollar's consolidating. I really want to see dollar go lower here. I want to see. I don't like that big, beefy, fucking black candle lower. If we were to go higher, I wouldn't want to see bearish signatures like that. ES still looks decently strong. Um, like ES doesn't look bearish at all. NQ looks the bearish out of all the indices, which is kind of strange to me. YM is making higher highs right now. So YM is like, if you look at the chart right now, YM is all the way up here. Past this high, past this high, past this high. It's like literally trading in this area. That's why I felt comfortable trading NQ. I am liking this bullishness here. I do have class at 12. I was not expecting to be in a trade this long. This will be my second stream of like an hour. Yesterday I was in a stream for like an hour because my trade just took so long, and this trade's also taking a long time. Prices respecting this previous day low level. You want to leave your daily lows and highs on your charts. Ah, I really want to see us trade above this first presented. That'd make me feel really good. You guys, I don't know if you guys are gonna believe me, but I gotta write some note cards. Am I emotional about a losing trade and drawdown? Absolutely not. I don't care. Doesn't matter. I've won enough trades where I don't care about my losers. I make more of my winners than my losers. So doesn't matter to me. Does it make me mad that this is gonna be public on my YouTube? A little bit. And some of you guys, this might be your first stream and you're just seeing me get clapped by the market, but I hope you come to more than one stream and you can actually see that I make more money than I lose. I am trying to need to see price get some speed higher here. It's just dollars dropping and YM's ripping. I'm a little stumped to tell you guys why price is going lower here. My only real excuse is it's day after FOMC. And day after FOMC can have a pretty shitty AM session. I probably should have had a really tight stop loss. If I were to do this again, have a really tight stop loss and then try to re-enter down here. That probably would have been the better play. But hey, I can't go back in time. Cannot go back in time. I'm watching the dollar right now and the dollar's looking bearish. I want to see it continue to look bearish. That's a pretty good green candle right there. I'd like to see that stay. I'd like to see that hold. Yeah, I'd like to see that hold. It's cool. Guys, I lost my fucking slideshow. I have a slideshow that I'm doing a presentation at 12 o'clock, and I don't even know what my presentation's on. And I'm live streaming trading right now instead of looking at my presentation. So I'm trying to just pull that up so I can at least like have somewhat of an idea of what's going on. My email's not working. If we start seeing bullish signatures, I'll be moving my stops to those lows. All right, guys, my outlook does not work. So um, I'm liking this bullishness, guys. Been in this trade for a while. I'd love to see this turn around. It's just why is the dollar showing bullishness too? Today's market is just so strange. And this is what you can expect for day after FOMC. I feel comfortable moving my stop to these lows now. I think if we come back down here, we're going to go to the sell side. So if anyone's in this trade with me, I'm decreasing risk after increasing it 3 times. So I really need to see dollar drop. I know dollar wants to drop, but it just hasn't dropped yet. It is 10:32. That's another reason I'm moving my stop. If it's not going to go soon, it's not going to go at all, I don't think. Dollar is deciding to be insanely bullish right now. YM's heading towards previous day high. I gotta tell my buddies to email me the presentation. Can you email the presentation to me on Gmail? My Outlook isn't working. I want to make sure I know the acronyms and shit. I'm also not 100% sure I know all my slides, so I gotta make sure I know what slides I'm saying. I don't know why my Outlook's not working. Sorry guys, gotta do a little detour here. Trust me, I'm freaking out about the market too. I want to see it go higher here. I like how the bodies are respecting consequent encroachment for the first presented there. Low code applications. It might have just worked. Yeah, I got it. We're good. I'm gonna get this off the screen. I want to see price rip here. Okay. Now I gotta figure out what slides I'm actually reading. Any of you guys ever have like a presentation where you have no idea what you're fucking doing? That's what I'm doing right now. Platforms for business. He's stopping on the graph slide, so I'm taking 7. The contents and in between. I'm starting with which application is the best. Dude, I'm trying to. I'm on stream right now and I'm fucking making note cards. Yeah. Stock market. Where do I? So am I starting on 7? And then I'm going to 13 and he's taking over here? Or is where? I just don't know where JJ is coming from. Because if I start on 7, am I reading all the way from 7 to 12? JJ, where are you? JJ, look at this setup right now. I got 8 people in the live stream. Hey, you guys are bringing me a Halloween costume, so I can just wear sweatpants. JJ, what slide are you reading from? Where do you start? You're starting from which application is the best? Okay, so I'm reading 7 through 11 of this fucking bullshit here with all these fucking acronyms. Well, dude. So what? Dude, what do you guys I want to see price start moving here. Um yeah, bring it. Oh yeah, bring the Waterboy jersey. Do you have like a football I can like carry while I'm doing it? Yeah, bring a football too. Appreciate it. All right, guys, I gotta go. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I want to see an SM, dude. Like the only reason I feel comfortable moving my stop, guys, is the YM is literally ripping so fucking hard right now. and the dollars just tapped into a. I'll show you guys the dollar chart and what I'm looking at. Let me set it up here quick. So this is the dollar. Touched a 15-minute fair value gap. I think it's heading lower to these lows. I want to see it go lower. That's what I'm looking at. ES is bullish as shit. It's in this 5-minute. Respect to this. It's heading higher. Maybe. YM is like literally ripping. This is London. This is Asia. This is pre-market. S&P is like all the way down here right now. And YM's all the way up here. So I want to see some sort of like, I want to see it make some sort of effort to get in the same area as YM. I might need to end this stream early, and I'm going to try not to. Like, I'm hoping it starts ripping here any second. I'm looking at the 1050 to 1110 macro. But, like, I'm worried they want to take out these lows and then head higher. But I would have to re-enter there. I wouldn't be able to take that in my, I wouldn't just be able to, like, that'd be too big of a loss even for this eval. I would just have to re-enter. But, so I'm risking about like $500 here, which isn't too crazy. But, that's what I'm looking at, guys. Like, I'm bullish. NQ doesn't look bullish right now, but everything else is looking bearish. So I don't even like trading in these conditions either. Like, price really, like, I know I'm losing the trade, but price really isn't like, price isn't moving at all right now. Like, this is what you can expect. FOM, like, in the AM session after FOMC is like shitty price action. And I'm pretty sure I said that in my daily bias tab in the Discord. We're getting some energy up. Pretty. Ooh, I like that energy a lot. Okay, guys, I like that energy. You guys probably just got a diabolical angle at me. Started the stream an hour and a half ago and we're still going. It's crazy. I might, guys, just because I've been in this trade for so long, I might need to take a partial at break even here. I think it would be stupid not to. So I'm gonna do this. And I'm having this right at break even just to decrease my size a little bit. I'll put it at this high. But ES is starting to get some balls, which is good. I'll show you guys ES. Maybe I'm gonna regret taking that. God, what am I doing? See, this, I honestly, I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm gonna put this here. This price action is pretty horrible. I don't really know what's going on here. But the dollar ripping like this is not a good sign. So I was showing you guys that 15-minute fair value gap. And we are ripping through that 15-minute. So I do not like that. But now the market's also ripping, so this is just like a shitty market condition. I'm not gonna lie with you guys. Like this is not a good not a good I don't like this market at all. I don't like this trade. I probably would have closed this out earlier if I wasn't on stream, but it's making its way up. Like dollar's starting to rip. YM's about to take out previous day high. I'm probably gonna close part of my position when YM takes out previous day high. Just because that's kind of like the end draw for me. If I'm being honest, I didn't want to see anything, like I wasn't really expecting anything more than previous day high. We are, it's just like I don't know why NQ decides to pick up some balls the second dollar rips. It's either the dollar's gonna dump or NQ's about to one of them's about to dump. I don't know if it's NQ or I don't know if it's dollar. I'm about to get my first take profit here, boys. Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. I'm expecting this to I'm expecting this low to be safe. All right, guys, you're about to see me make some money for the first time on the stream. We got 3 people watching. I got a small take profit here just to reduce my size. The reason, actually, I'm going to make this a market order because I'm watching ES. So when ES takes out this high, that's when I want to take a partial. And then YM is about to take out its daily high. If you look on the 15-minute chart, that's all the way up there. And you can see this is like pretty crazy price action from YM. So I'm kind of just watching the other markets to help me decide when to take a partial. 5-minute looks bullish. I like that. ES is not taking out that high yet. Yeah, pretty boring stream for you guys. I'm sorry. Pretty big dump here. Nothing new, to be honest with you. This low should be protected. Why do you move your stop loss so much? I move it because when I'm looking at all these correlated assets, it depends. Like stop losses for me are dynamic. They're not like set in stone. And some people will heavily disagree with that. But I have dynamic stop placement, meaning I move it around depending on what the market conditions are. If that makes sense. We're 3 minutes until the macro. I'd like to see this macro send price higher. We've almost been streaming for 2 hours. This will be my longest stream. Okay, DXY should finally be dumping now. Like now we should see some price movement from NASDAQ higher. Like this should be the final. If it doesn't go now, it's not gonna go. Need to see this dump. YM starting to lose some steam. Not really though, to be honest with you. Looks pretty bullish still. Should have just traded YM instead of NQ. NQ looks disgusting. ES looks disgusting. Like, it's horrible. This is horrible price action. You never want to be trading price action that looks like this. Like, what is this shit? A lot of wicks, not a lot of, like, fair value, like, no fair value gaps. Um, Dollar's starting to dump. Macro just started. I want to see it send price higher. I think it might want to make a lower low here. I think it might want to form an SMT with ES on this low. That's what it's looking like. Got really close to actually being in profit there. I can't believe I still got viewers right now. I think this is manipulation because dollar's dropping. I don't expect this low to hold. This is SMT with ES. I called that. I would want this to form the low though, and then this would be the final time I move my stop loss is at this SMT. I was kind of waiting for an SMT like this. Looks like we're about to get stopped out here, guys. I want to see if this SMT holds. I am pretty excited to leave the stream. It's just like I like streaming with you guys and I like helping you guys, but those generated low this is high resistance liquidity conditions. If you were talking about low resistance liquidity lows, you could be mentioning these, but I think of it more on a higher time frame. Like I almost think of these as low resistance liquidity highs. But this we are in high resistance liquidity conditions. But yes, these were almost too perfect, too clean. I was expecting these lows to get taken out and hopefully form an SMT here if we're bullish, which I'm hoping for. Um, but yeah, it's kind of hard to label anything and describe anything in these market conditions because you don't want to be trading in these market conditions. Like this is just really shitty market conditions and it's high resistance liquidity. I'm in a trade right now, but I don't like this trade. When I journal, I'm gonna be pretty harsh on myself. Like I do not think I should have entered this trade. I should have got out earlier. I don't think I ever should have entered in the first place just because it's day before FOMC. And that's why I'm on an eval, is just because this is day after FOMC. The AM session is supposed to be pretty shitty. And then, like I said in the Discord, I don't know if you saw it, I put it in the chat or somewhere. I'm expecting to trade PM session, not AM session. So if the opportunity does present itself, I will be trading my live account on PM session today. But I'm kind of just messing around and trying to walk you guys through with my eval on this AM session. So I want this low to form here pretty soon. No real reason for my stop placement. I'm just trying to stay under the 75% level of this gap. But it looks like this might be it. I'm going to move it just a tiny bit in case it reverses here. So I think we are forming an intermediate term low here. If we're not taking out the sell side, I want to see one of these lows form. One of these lows stay. Like I would like to see this be the final low. I'm really expecting a bullish move here at some point. Since we're so close to this sell side liquidity, like I mentioned earlier, I think we might be heading towards that. And I honestly, I kind of called it. I said it to myself, but I never really thought about it because I was so stuck on bullishness. But I saw this SMT. We touched the new day opening gaps, and I almost said that in the beginning of the stream that if we touch this and respect them, I'm going to be looking for lower prices. Break structure, fair value gap, respect, drop lower, come back up, jump down. So I think these lows are probably the draw. Now I'm moving my stop at this SMT low. This is the final hoorah if we were to go higher. And yeah, it's not good right now. Not gonna lie. If anyone cares, I'm updating my slides to say different stuff. Doing options. My roommate just told me he lost 10K today. That's pretty insane. Holy shit. I'm losing a bunch of money today. What is dumping so hard? Oh, XRP is down like 5%. All right, looks like we might have made a pretty decent low here. I want to see if it holds. I want to see strength past this first presented fair value gap. I think I'm the only one watching. I got to make changes to my slides. So we got to resubmit it. I should be done in like 5 minutes. Okay, I'm liking this displacement higher. I want to see it close above this first presented fair value gap. Do not want to see the first presented fair value gap get respected here. Okay, guys, I'm liking this. Do you want me to email it to him? I want to see how price respects off this first presented here. If it doesn't respect this, I would be ready to close the trade. I will also be I'll also be moving my stop to this low. If we form a low here and continue higher, I'll be moving my stop to that low. Sorry guys, I'm working on a presentation right now. I got class in 45 minutes. I want to see this turn around. I want to see dollar dump. Dollar's not dumping. I really want to see the dollar get heavy here. And it looks like it actually is getting heavy. This would be a decent place to enter if you guys aren't in a trade right now, I believe. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. Dollar's looking very bearish. I like what it's doing right now. Expecting price to go higher here. Sorry, guys. I gotta check this really quick. So this is the presentation I'm doing. So if I go to slideshow, start from the beginning. Did you send him the presentation through OneDrive, or did you download it and make a copy? Okay, guys, I like that a lot. I'm actually not going to move my stop in case we want to sweep out that low one more time. Control. You guys freaking see this right now? I can't. Um, I just clicked share, right? That's the best way to do it, and then type in his email. Way to do it, and then type. All right, boys, we're finally turning green here. That's good. Been in this trade for I don't know how long. Way too long. I'm gonna leave my stop here. I have to take a picture of his email. I'm submitting this presentation 30 minutes before we take it, and it's like a really big deal for our grade. So pretty crazy that I'm doing this right now. Jason Brenner, ut.edu. It's him. Low Code Perez. Send. Please work. You've invited. One of my buddies just entered a fuck ton of meta calls. Wit's in the stream. What's up, Wit? Been streaming for like 2 hours. It's been a long ass stream, dude. My like throat hurts. No one's even been in here too. I'm just talking to myself like a fucking dweeb. And I've been fucking building note cards for my presentation in like 20 minutes. Been pretty stressed out. Been freaking out low key. Dollar's starting to move lower, guys. I like that. I like that a lot. Gets me going. Gets me going. Want to see I really want to see it start moving here. I don't like I'm getting pretty sick of being in this trade. It's been a long time. YM's about to take out daily high. I'm gonna be closing my trade when that happens. I would like it to turn green before I close it, but sometimes you can't get everything you want. So, oh my god. Yeah, I've been in this trade for about 2 hours, and I kind of want to scratch my eyes out. So, if anyone knows how I feel, uh, 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 uh. We're respecting EQ in previous week's first presented fair value gap there. I want to see that stay. Sorry guys, I'm kind of locking into this presentation. My trade's hit. My trade's hit. If we break through this high, I'll be moving my stop to this short-term low here. This intermediate term low should be protected with two short-term lows to the left and right of it, and the SMT with ES. ES is looking somewhat bullish. YM's about to take out previous day highs. DXY has to start dumping before I freak the fuck out. Yeah, that's about all I got. Low Code Applications by Sam Harding. This looks awesome. Integration and data. Security and awareness. Okay, I need to know what DLP means and ALM DevOps. What does DLP mean and ALM DevOps? ALM DevOps. Oh god, I've been wanting to pee my pants for the past 40 minutes, but I haven't been able to get off the charts. So dedicated I am to you, Wit, if you're still in here. The old Whitman. This kid's a pussy. Will Whitman, if you're from Tampa and you're listening. I already submitted it. God, dude, fucking hungry. This trade's been going on for 2 hours, 2 hours plus. Love that. Data loss prevention. DLP. Probably should write that down, eh? Put that on my own note card. One of my buddies is down 10K today. I'm down like 4K. Good. Not on day trading. Stonks. I'm gonna take a piss quick. I'm gonna pray my stop doesn't get hit. Been in a trade for 2 hours. Literally. And you put so in. I know, literally. Oh my god. All right. DLP, data loss prevention. DLP, data loss prevention. Yeah, guys, I don't fuck this market. Don't trade day after FOMC AM session. I bet PM session's gonna be money today. I'm gonna make some money on PM session. ALM application lifestyle management. My roommate's Mexican, and he thinks he's allowed to speak Spanish in our room. So, that Wit just texted me. Discord. What's going on in the Discord? You said someone join. Whitman join the server. It's good stuff. Oh. ALM. I'm dressing up as the water boy for my presentation today. That'll be pretty crazy. DevOps. Development and operations. Okay, I think I'm good on that. All right, ES is starting to get some balls. Dollar's starting to drop. We might finally make money. I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be hard for me not to just close the trade when we're break even. But because once we take daily high, that's gonna freak me out on why I'm like I'm not gonna really want to trade after daily high. Unless we see some real energy. Why I'm starting to dump, which is good. Data loss protection and application lifestyle management. I have to add something to the presentation. Who were the three people? Waterboy, Cat in the Hat, and who? PowerPoint cloud. All right, I have to add one more slide. Dude, I've been in this trade for so long. Starting to get some energy out. The Waterboy is such a funny movie. Um, add this one.
Has to be the one with him with the baby.
Okay, guys, I like actually have to go to class, so I'll let you know how this trade goes. This might be a trade where I'm in for like another 3 hours, so I'll be posting a review on YouTube, I guess. I'll probably post a review for this trade and last trade. Um, but yeah, I don't know. This is just fucking consolidating. Not doing anything else. We're gonna get movement. I just don't know when. This definitely is not bearish structure at all. Like to see it start moving higher, but yeah, I'll let you guys know. Thanks for watching. It's a pretty boring stream, I know. I didn't love it, but what do you do? Can't control the market unless you're ICT. Peace.